Okay. All right, I've got a big part of the system right in front of me. Let me get around here. Turn this around so you can see it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this. And I'm going to get over here so you can see this, but let me zoom in here. Okay, I'm sorry about, hello, I'm sorry about my live going black. Me jibber jabbering away. Okay, so this is part of the system. This is going to get totally rainbow, man. Totally rainbow. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about was rainbow skies. All right, I think a lot of you are familiar with the Nostradamus prophecy. One of the quatrains says, what is it? Shoot. I can't think of it. No rainbows for 40 years. Rainbows every day for 40 years. I keep talking about this new prismatic, I want to say, prismatic light that we're going to be having. This thing, when it gets closer to us on its orbit, is going to, it's going to be first of all, it's going to be a certain part of the day. And it's going to be all day. Our light is going to, our skies are going to look like rainbow. That's going to be our new light. That's going to be our new sky. Okay, let me show you also the one under it. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pan out to give you some perspective. That's going to be our new light. That's going to be our new sky. I've seen it. And I think then we will start to understand that light is a being. Light is an element. Light is alive. Light creates. So I think we'll understand light a little more when we see what it can create. Okay. So that's that. See what we're looking at here. But anyway, sorry about chipper. Oh, see, this is going to turn into my dragon, the whip, right here. That's going to be the hooded right there. That's going to separate and be the hooded lid. That looks like that bar. That looks like that azure flame bar from the pictures taken from the Hubble when they were building the Saturn rings. When the Saturn rings were being built, they were seeing little things build the Saturn rings. And one of them was a bar with 2 azure flames on each side. That's what the hooded lid of the whip looks like, and it would just be a cobalt shine effect. You know, cobalt shine is going to look like a hole in the cloud in our sky behind it when it's just a cobalt effect from this thing. Darn fly. Sorry, we get munchy flies here. Let me make sure my lens is clear. Oh, well. Oh, flies. Got this big old thing a building. Okay, so back to this. Oh, I missed it. There was really something over here I wanted to show you. It was that arm that was reaching out in my last live was just kind of taking off into the sky. It's gone now. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Okay, that's going to turn into the Abraxa. It's also the whip. And the 4 little dots after it, which is freaking freaky to me. I have signed my name with an arrow. Even before I got my tattoo, I signed my name with an arrow and 4 little dots at the end. And now I'm seeing freaking clouds with 4 little dots at the end. Hey. Am I manifesting, or am I in the matrix? Or both? Or am I communicating with the system? It's showing me what I want to see. Is it the link? to us and between us and manifestation. Between us and the light. And us and all. I don't know. All these people screaming at it like it's a chemtrail and whatever, and feel pretty silly if it is. Tell you what. People who make the pukey signs on my page. Like, ew, look at that. It's disgusting. Feel pretty bad. Alright. Okay, so then we got this. Gosh. It just looks like a straight up comet. Like that incoming Pantheon, I believe it is. Looks just like what it looks like when it's incoming in space, doesn't it? Does to me. Okay, so. All right. Okay, so what I was talking about is I still didn't look up the day it was. What I was talking about is on the 23rd of September, us all getting together. Us Skywatchers actually uniting and coming together and filming sky at the same time. Let's do maybe a sunset if it's a weekday. If it's a weekend, let's do a sunrise, a morning, or a sunset. So we'll film sky at the same time from the same location and just see what we get. Maybe we'll go like 10:15 a.m. We'll be in the south. Then we'll go to southwest at 11 and blah, 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 whatever. We'll all film the sky at the same time. From different locations. Those of us who have, oh, thanks, Leanne. Those of us who have channels that can go live, will go live. And those of us who don't will make a video and post it as soon as they can. And maybe we'll do a hashtag, Skywatchers Unite 2022, something like that. So let's do it, you guys. This is the beginning of what we need to start doing, coming together and filming this system at the same time from different locations so we can prove it's not a chemtrail, it's not local, or it is local. We'll see. We'll definitely see. We'll maybe be able to target more of how close this thing is, where it is, and maybe the orbit of it. See, this is this different spectrum I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to catch it right here. Do you see that? That's that new spectrum. That's what our sky, what you see on my face right there, that's what our sky is going to look like. That's what, beyond the spectrum, this is what I have on when she calls me. That's what shows up, that light. That's what our whole sky is going to look like, guys, right there. When we wake up in the morning, we're gonna look outside, and that's what we're going to see when we look up. It's going to be a hue of green, mainly green and orange mix. If you've ever been to heaven, you'll know what I'm talking about. That beautiful color that we just can't touch here. It's coming to us. So that's what it's going to look like. And that's another thing eventually we all need to talk about. But this is what our sky is going to look like right here. This gorgeousness. We look up, that's what we're going to see. That pattern. And that sky, that's going to be our sky. It's going to be gorgeous. You guys, just wait. Just wait. It's going to be heaven on earth, I swear. Just bear with it a little longer. It's going to be nice. So that's another thing we need to eventually talk about is near-death experiences. I think a lot of us in the skywatching community have had it. I think a lot of us have touched the other side. That's why we know it so well. That's why we can sense it when it's here. So I'd be definitely interested to know the others who have seen, touched, been to the other side. So we'll talk about that. We'll get to it. Bye, guys. Talk to you later. Have a good one. Just keep reaching for that spectrum. It's coming.